Alright, we're live. Sorry guys, we're a few minutes late. I came into the room where I usually do these workouts and it's freezing cold. So I had to go and get my hat on to keep warm. Just give it a couple of minutes for people to get in and get set up. There we go, a couple of people have joined us. My phone battery is also a little bit low, so we're going to try landscape today. Laura's watching, Nick Stack's watching. Right, hi guys. You might have just missed me saying I've got the hat on because it is freezing in here today. It was last week to the day, wasn't it, that I finished with jumping in the paddling pool, and today we've had snow. What is this? What is this? Right, it's cold in here, so I'm going to get started and get warmed up. So today I've structured it. We've got 3 blocks, I suppose, is the way we'll word it. We've got 3 blocks. The first block will be 10-15 minute warm up. Second block, which will be the hard part, will be the circuit. Going to be some 30 seconds exercises with no rest, and then the last section will be some mobility and some core to finish. It'll be tough. It won't be a huge lung burner, but it'll be hard on the strength side. So let's get after it. It's been a chilly day. Yes, Nick, I'm definitely looking warm. I'm trying to stay warm while picking up food. The snow was beautiful. The snow might have been beautiful if we were under normal circumstances. The snow was definitely not welcome today, although we have been outside twice. The things you do with a 2-year-old just to try and tire him out for a nap. Yeah, Craig, exactly. You wish. I'm not going anywhere near that. That paddling pool has been drained out. It's dry. That's turned into Harry and I chip golf balls into it. That's our new game. We go outside and play golf and hit balls into it. So that's a lot of fun. Right, let's get started. So warm up to start with. You can grab your mats if you have one, or towels. Otherwise, the floor is absolutely fine. Push up position. And we're going to go pretty quick through this because, as I said, it's cold in here and I want to try and get warmed up as well. So push up position. I'm going to take my right foot, the outside of my right hand. We've done these a couple of times, but I think in the past we've just fixed it here. Today I'm going to get a rotation going. So I've got my right foot to the outside of my right hand. I'm going to take my right arm up to the sky, take my gaze up to the sky, and then I'm also going to do the same on this left side. So for me, that left side's far more restrictive. I'm sure everyone else will be feeling the same way. Left foot to the outside of my left hand. Again, left arm up to the sky, back to central. Oh, hello, right arm to the sky. There we go. Let's keep blasting through this. Nice and quick. I hope everyone's doing okay. I was actually sore for a good few days after last week's session. One more on each side. Using these rotations to try and mobilize the back, also your hips. Okay, next exercise. I'm just going to do some glute bridge thrusts. I'll turn to the side. Who have we got in here? Oh, good. Joy and Suan. Hey, Suan. Nice of you guys to join us. I've got my hat on because it's cold in here. Hey, Lee, good to see you, mate. Join in, come on. Right, I've got my toes slightly elevated. My heels are on the floor. Trying to lift my hips up towards the sky and then drop back down. Really feel like you're activating from your glute here. Squeeze those glutes. Hips up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, if you're just tuning in, 16. Interesting time to be joining us. Sorry about the view. Last one, 20. Great work. Next exercise. A little bit of a fast feet. Fast feet, so you can imagine you've got a ladder down in front of you. You're going to start with 2 feet in that ladder's rung, and I'm going to go in, and then out to the side. In, out, in, out. And I'm going to be going through this as quickly as I can. Okay, here we go. How long are we doing this for? 20 of them, so that's pretty quick. So in, out. That's a good view as well. That was like jelly legs there, flying around. Nice, lateral lunge. Standing up tall. You don't need to see my head for this. Standing up tall. Nice and wide with your feet. Push that range. I'm going to go down into a sumo squat. And then I'm going to sit into a lateral lunge. And I want to try and keep this leg nice and straight. I don't know if you can see that, but my heel is on the floor. My toes actually raised. So I can try and get a little bit lower. And then stay low. Rock over to the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, down on the mats again. Another little core exercise. So lying flat. Laura's already done 2 sets today, Leah, I have no doubt. She's already been blasting it out. Right, legs straight up in the air. Hands on your head, hands on your hips, hands on the floor, wherever feels most comfortable. I'm going to take my right leg straight down, back up, left leg straight down, back up, both feet straight down, back up. That's 1. We're going to do 5. That's 2. If you can hear it clicking, it's just my hip. Don't worry about it. And last one coming up. Done. Okay, we're going to go back through that once more time. Once more time? One more time. Alright. Here we go. So, back in that push-up position. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. Open up with the right. Open up with the left. Change sides. 3. 4. 5. 6. Last 2. Should be starting to feel like you're getting warm now. I certainly am. This hat's going to be coming off soon. Right. Next up, glute bridges. Here we go. So I've heard. Rumour is this is one of John Skeldon's signature moves. Apparently he pulls this one out late on the Saturday party at the Toledo Classic. 3, 4, 5. And so rumour has it. We're doing 20 of these. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Next up, ladder drill. In and out. Starting to feel like we're warming up. Starting to feel like everything's activated. We can go a little quicker. In, out. Ooh, twinkle toes there. Okay, lateral lunge. Push the range a little bit more on this one. It's the last time we're going to do this one in the warm-up. So go really nice and wide with those feet. Drop down low into that sumo squat position. And then shift your weight onto that side, onto that left leg. Back leg nice and straight, and then not coming up, staying low. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Nice. Last exercise for the warm-up. Hope everyone's feeling warm and loose. We got the single leg, double leg lowers. So hands wherever comfortable. Single leg, both legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Oh, nearly forgot. Let's go for some more singles. Okay, good. Warm up. Complete. So the circuit mentioned at the start, we're going to do 30 seconds of work, no rest. Bill, you are going to earn that quarantini today. You are going to earn it. Drew, I wish. I would happily sit and swing in that for 40 minutes and let you guys grind it out. But that wouldn't be fair. It would be fun, but it wouldn't be fair. Alright, so first 3 exercises we're going to do. We're going to do a sumo squat. So toes and knees pointing out, dropping down as low as you can go. A sumo squat hold. So you're going to hold yourself in that bottom of the squat position, the sumo squat, and then a sumo squat pulse. So you're just going to do small movements up and down. This will burn a little bit. So you get the idea. There's a sumo squat hold, and then a sumo squat pulse. So this will, as I said, this will burn. So don't start yet, I'm just going to talk you through it to make sure everyone's comfortable with where we're going. Knees and toes are pointing out. Sumo squat, I'm going to go down as deep as I can get, and then back up. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds. We're then going to go down and hold for 30 seconds. We're then going to pulse, so ever so slightly, coming up and down, just firing the glutes up to come up and down for 30 seconds. So we're going to do a minute and a half with no rest. This is definitely going to burn a little bit. This will work your legs, it'll open your hips up, and there'll definitely be some lactic acid building up here, so get ready for it. So Tyson's just joined. Tyson, I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're at home joining us, joining in live. Alright, here we go. So sumo squats, toes and knees pointing out, down nice and low, and then standing up tall, bringing your hips up, bringing your hips through at the top, squeezing your glutes at the top. Got a comfortable pace here. Once we hit 30 seconds, we're just going to hold at the bottom. In 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Sydney, when this is all over, you definitely get an award for loyalty. Loyalty and commitment. You've been here every week and you've been definitely giving it your all every week, I can tell. There's some people like that Drew Snell I'm a little bit wary of. Right, we're a minute in, so we're going to do those pulses. Up and down just a tiny little bit. It's like a mini twerk. So again, John Skeldon, you should be very, very comfortable with this one. Probably very good, in fact. Activating your glutes up and down. And rest. Oh, this is going to hurt tomorrow. A little rest, and we're going to go through that once more. Quick drink if you want one, and then we're going to get right back to it. Okay, everyone ready? 5 seconds. So we start again with the sumo squats. Here we go. Squeeze those glutes at the top, hips come through, standing up tall. If you're feeling it or this is starting to feel hard, great, you're doing it properly. And then hold at the bottom. I'll come in a little closer so I can read these comments. 2020 twerking of Toledo. I think we've got a trophy somewhere for you for that, John. Oh, this is starting to burn. Dave Shocks joined. Dave, just in time. Get down in a sumo squat and hold it. Hold it. Oh, this is burning now. 3 seconds, we're gonna do the John Skeldon twerk. Okay, go. Just that little pulse up and down ever so slightly. Oh. 20 more seconds of this. This is brutal. The hat's coming off in a second, I can feel it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes! There we go. The hat is off. All right, we're done with the sumo squats. So that's the same idea for these next two exercises. We're going to do a standard forward lunge and then a lateral lunge. Same idea, we're going to do the movement. So with the lunge, we'll just be going forwards and backwards, then we'll do the hold, then we'll do the pulse. And on the lunges, we're going to alternate between right and left leg, but we'll get to that, I'll remind you. All right, quick drink, little break, and then we'll get back after it. Just out of interest, so I think we've got 16 people, 15 people watching at the moment. John, I know you're joining in for sure. Drew, maybe joining in sort of partially. Who else is at home joining in? Or who else is at home just sort of sat back with a cup of tea, or maybe something stronger? Who's joining in? Give us a little thumbs up if you're joining in. Give us a little comment. Sydney, sorry, how could I forget Sydney? She's definitely joining in. She's working harder than any of us. Give us a little, yeah, I'm here. The number's gone down. We had, oh good, Liz, my favourite Skeldon, good. So we got 2 Skeldons in. Danny Woodcock, of course, feeling strong at home. Laura's in, love it. As soon as I started asking, hey, who's in and joining, the number went from 15 people watching to 10. I think that's because people they didn't want to. That was something stronger. Great, Nick. Pleased to hear it. Hey, Patty. Great for you to join us. Craig, thumbs up. I think that means you're sat watching. I bet you're not working out, Craig. I bet you've got a beer. You're sat on your leather recliner. You've got your slippers on and a pipe in hand, and you're probably sipping on a martini, I would say. Right, enough talking. Let's get into it again. So the lunges. We're just going to do standard alternating lunges. So starting up tall, forward on the right, forward on the left for 30 seconds. Okay, we're then going to go into a right leg lunge hold for 30, left leg lunge hold for 30, right leg pulses, left leg pulses. This is going to be a bit of a grind, but we'll get through it and I'll remind you as we go. So the first exercise is coming up in 10 seconds, alternating lunges. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get some nice depth on these lunges. Go to the point where you feel like it's somewhat comfortable, but more importantly, sustainable. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit of a burner. Sorry, Sydney, a lot of a burner. Three, 2, 1. Okay, right foot forward into a deep lunge. That back knee just a couple of inches off the floor, and hold this. Oh, Change legs. Hold that left leg in front, right knee a couple of inches off the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to that right foot forward. Now little pulses. So I'm just trying to take that foot a tiny bit off the floor. Another 5 seconds, then we're going to change legs. Change legs. Same thing, little pulses with this left leg. The lighter you can be, the softer you can be with the knee, the better. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, quick little drink. Then we're going to do that once more. Galen's joined us. Now there's a guy, he will be joining in from home, I have no doubt. No doubt. Hope you're doing well, Galen. Hope the weather down there is nice. It's been snowing here today. All right. You know the drill. Same again. So alternating lunges. Here we go. 5. Here we go. 5 seconds. Going to do the right leg. We're going to hold in a lunge, okay? Here we go. Oh, different camera angle. This is the hardest workout yet. That means a lot to me, Sydney, if you're saying that. In 3, 2, 1, change legs. And we're going to go back to the right leg and do the pulses. Back to the right leg, little pulses, little movement. This is the last time through with this particular movement pattern. 3, 2, 1, left foot forward. 5, 3, 2, 1. Oi, oi, oi. Jeez. Yeah, this is definitely burning today. Sydney, I think that's actually a really valid comment with these sessions. And it shows you maybe which area of your physicality you're stronger than others. So this particular circuit's sort of heavily strength based. You know, there's not a ton of cardio. We're not doing mountain climbers or running on the spot or anything like that. So maybe shows you where in future you can adapt your training a little bit. In a circuit like this, it'd probably be super helpful for you once or twice a week, just to build that basic strength in the big leg muscles, in the glutes and the quads and the hamstrings as well. Right, last one of these horrible strength exercises. We're going to do a lateral lunge. So we're going to stand up tall. We're going to alternate between going out on the right foot and the left foot. So if you were standing in the middle of a clock face, you take your right foot out to 3 o'clock and then your left foot out to 9 o'clock and back in, trying to really push the range. We're then going to do a hold on the right foot, hold on the left foot, pulses on the right foot, pulses on the left foot. But don't worry, again, I'll remind you as we go. This will be a nice one to finish. You think you're cursing me now, Sydney? Wait till, what day is it? Wednesday. Wait till Friday. The second day of DOMs will just be killers for you and for me. So you can curse me then. Right. 30 seconds of alternating lateral lunges in 3, 2, 1. Again, I'm trying to keep this back leg nice and straight. My anchored leg as straight as I can keep it. I'm going directly out to 3 o'clock and then to 9 o'clock. Toes pointing forwards. coming down again in Perrysburg. Unbelievable. Okay, go over onto that right leg and hold. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely that strength endurance for you then, Sydney, if that's the case. Oh shoot, we haven't changed legs. You got me talking. We'll go a little extra on this side. That's okay, we're strong enough, we can do it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the right leg, little pulses here. I'm slipping here. Try not to watch my form. I'm gradually going this way. Now this is a dance move, John. Okay, his legs, so pulse onto that left foot. Trying to stay low, as low as you can. That's 5. Rest. Nice. Got that once more through. Once more through. So we got that one more time through, and then we're done for the strength stuff. Because it's got such a heavy strength focus today, we're going to finish with a good blast of mobility and core. We're not actually going to do any of the high intensity stuff we've been doing. And we did quite a lot of circuits and short bursts of stuff, so today I thought we'd just mix it up. Given that it's snowing today, why not? Why not? It's just absolute madness out there. Right. So, where were we? Lateral lunges, alternating. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on then, last time through. Let's really try and push this range. Nice and wide with the lateral lunge. Keep that back leg straight. Really try and push, sit back into your heels. Put your bum back. Try not to lean too far forward. 10 seconds left. I'm sweating in here, it's about 20 degrees, so it must be working reasonably well. Okay, hold on that right leg. And hold. And then rock over to the other side. Hold on that left. Really trying to sit back into your glutes. Weight back into your heels. And relax. Easier said than done. Right, back over to the right side. Little pulses before I go sliding away. Oh, the camera angle's going. Pulse on the other side. Rest. Nice. Shake it off a little bit. That's a burner for sure. Right. Nice work, everyone. Still can't believe it's snowing out here. Right. Grab your mats, grab your towels. Or if you're just doing it on the floor, you're tougher than I am. So we're going to go through a couple of core circuits and then some mobility to finish. So the mobility to finish won't feel as taxing from a muscular standpoint, but should just be taxing from a flexibility standpoint. I think for a lot of you guys, you squash players, typically will come in and do a quick 5-minute jump around warm up. Some of you not even that, and you'll play hard for 40 minutes or an hour, and then you'll come off, shower, and be gone. And these mobility exercises would be a great introduction to your warm ups, to your cool downs, just for overall body conditioning, injury prevention, of course, but also just to make you better movers on the squash court. If your hips can move properly, it means you can get into and out of those deep lunges really, really easily, which, as you all know, is a huge component of being a good squash player. Right, anyway, enough about mobility. Let's get those abs. I know that's what you guys want. Through Snell, you need to get on these abs workout. Enough of your beach weights, get on the abs. Right, core. So we're going to do a side plank with a leg lift, then we're going to do a normal plank, then we're going to do the other side of the side plank. So let me move my mat a little bit more. So, here we go. I'm going to allow my right side, body weight on my right elbow, through my right foot, which is going to be planted on the floor. I'm going to lift my hips up, try and keep these hips up nice and high off the floor there, and then I'm going to raise this top leg. We're just going to do 10 of those. Okay, so we're going to do 10 of those, then we're going to go into a normal plank and do some toe taps, and then we're going to do the other side with the leg raises. So here we go to start with. Up into that side plank, 1, 2, 3, 4, try and relax and keep breathing here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll over onto a front normal plank. I'm just going to tap my toes. 5, 6, 7, we're going to do 30, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then roll over onto this left side. And those legs raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Back over onto the original side, so my right side. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Normal plank. 1, last 10. And then this side. Okay, last time through. This should be hurting. Take a little break if you need it. Run to your front for those toe taps. Okay, last side coming up. Nice. And rest. Ooh, that burns. Yeah, you and me both, Zach. Would be nice to be out there playing. Definitely more envious than ever of those few out there that have got courts in their house. What a time to have your own court. Even if you could only play by yourself and solo practice. Still, very, very fortunate. Right, that's circuit number 1. The next one, Russian twist. This has got more of a twisting element to it. So that was quite linear. We had the plank, which was quite fixed. We had the side plank with the leg raise on both sides. This one's gonna be more rotation based. So we're gonna do the Russian twists. I'm sure Sydney might have a different name for them. We're going to do the heel touches, which I think, Sydney, remind me, did you call them the penguin something or other? And then the scissors. We're going to do that 3 times through. Same again, if we can do it without rest, that would be perfect. All right, Alian, see you all watching. I hope you're well. Hope you've recovered fully from that ankle injury and you're doing well. Hope all is good. Penguins, thanks Sydney, that's what I thought you'd said. Right, Russian twists. So, Russian twist. Cross your feet over, legs raised off the floor. No need for anything in our hands today. Just going to touch the ground on this side and then rotate to the other. Every time you touch the floor, you count 1, 2, 3, etc. to 30. So we're going to do 30 Russian twists. Heel touches. They're the ones where we lie back, get your heels far enough away where you have to really reach to touch them. That's a little bit too easy. So somewhere there, and then you change sides. Again, every heel touch is 1, 2, 3. And then scissors, lying totally flat, arms outstretched above your head. I take my right hand to my left toe, and then switch and alternate sides. So we're going to do 30 Russian twists, 30 heel touches, 10 scissors, 3 times through. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Right, Russian twists. Let's blast it out. Here we go. Once you've done your 30, heel touches. Once you've done your 30, scissors, full extension, 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, back through we go. Russian twists. Once you've done your 30, get on with your heel touches. Penguins. And the scissors. Just 10 on the scissors. Just 10, he says. 1. Whew. All right. One more set. Same 3 exercises, Russian twist. Here we go. Heel touches. and scissors. Done. All right guys, grab a quick drink and then we'll finish off with some mobility fun. Now the sun's come out. The snow's gone and the sun's come out and it was like nothing had happened. All right. So, as I said, these mobility exercises will be challenging in a different way to the typical circuit exercises. Some of them you might have to modify a little bit, you might simply not be able to do, and that's not a problem. It shows maybe you need to work a little bit more on your flexibility. So, first one we're going to do, we're going to go from this sort of seated almost prayer position. So your weight goes back onto your heels. I'm going to come up with my glutes and then I'm going to take my right foot forward and lunge. Then I'm going to go back to that seated position and down. Left foot forward, 2. And when you lunge forward you should feel a nice stretch through this back hip. And then control the legs slowly back down and around. 3. Slowly back and around. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, these last two, let's try and really go slowly back. Pick that foot up, slowly reach it back and down. Last one, slowly out to the lunge, slowly bring it back, reach it down and done. Nice work. Okay, we're going to throw in a little bit of yoga style work. So, let me get where I can be seen. There we go, let's get some sun on my head. So we're going to go from a downward dog, so this triangular position where you're trying to outstretch your arms, try and take your heels back. If you can get your heels on the floor, great. I can't get anywhere near. Melina makes it look easy. So from this downward dog position, I'm going to take my right leg and I want to put it straight up in the air, hold it for a few seconds, then I'm going to bring that same leg through with a slight bend in that front knee. This is called half pigeon. So my knee is in line, it's directly in between my hands, and then my right foot is going back towards my left hip. You should feel a nice stretch here in that right glute. You just hold it here for a few seconds. I'm going to go back into downward dog and repeat on the other side. So left foot straight up in the air, hold for a couple of seconds, bring that knee through between the hands, and relax if you can. Try and breathe. That's 1. So we've done it on each side, that counts as 1 rep. We're going to do 5 reps. Let's go back, weight into the heels, right leg straight up in the air, bring that leg through. And repeat on the other side. Left foot up in the air, bring it through. 2. Right foot up, through. So for me, this right side is not too uncomfortable. I feel like I've got reasonable range of motion. When I go back onto this left side, bringing that left knee up and through, straight away I feel like I can't get quite as low. I feel like I'm much more restricted through my glute, through my lower back, through that left hip as well. Shows where I need to work. Right, 2 more. Last one. Right foot really reach nice and high. Bring it through. Last foot. Left leg straight up in the air. Then bring that left knee through. Okay, nice work. Straight up, oh yes. Nice for the internal hip. Emma Charlton's watching her. Better behave. Wifey's here. Right. So in this all fours position, this tabletop position, so I've got my legs at 90 degrees, my arms straight down below my shoulders. I'm going to take my right foot straight out to the side. If you want to feel more of a stretch, you can take it a little bit higher up towards your hand height, otherwise just go straight across. And then from here, I'm just going to rock by bending that knee, and I'm going to try and take myself directly towards that leg. And you might get to here and think, God, this is just brutal, I can't take it anymore. That's fine. Get to the point where you think, okay, I can still breathe here, I can still hold a conversation. If I was allowed to be with anyone I could talk to. Didn't have to shout from 20 feet away. It's a strange time. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then go back into that tabletop position. Take my left foot straight out to the side. Again, if I go a little higher, I can do. And then just rock out to the side there. So as I said, this is for the inside of that hip, also for your adductor, lower back a little bit. Just should get everything moving. It's quite a nice one just to rhythmically open things up rather than holding a static stretch. Last 2, last 1. Okay, return to that tabletop position. This time I'm going to take my left foot, I'm going to take it straight back. So my left foot is straight back behind me. This right knee is still bent, and I'm going to rock over the right knee. So I can put this left leg wherever I want as an anchor. Sorry, Sydney, that's only just come in. I think there's a delay. Thanks, wifey. Anywhere around 90 degrees is fine, Sydney. If it's close to that, wherever you feel like there's a bit of a stretch. So here, I've got that left foot, take it straight back, anchor it wherever you feel like it helps the most, and then I want to rock this way, so I'm rocking over the bent knee. So I come to the side, I've got my left foot back for an anchor, and then I'm rocking towards the camera. And I should feel a nice stretch down this side, and in the rump, in the glutes. So I'm just going to rock over, and go to the point where you feel a comfortable stretch. If you don't feel it at all, try going a little bit lower. Try bending that knee a little bit more, but I think for most, if not all, you should feel a little bit of a stretch in that glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Okay, back to tabletop. Take that right foot straight back this time, I'm going to rock over that left glute. 5. And rest on that one. Good. All right, we've got one more to go. I think we did a little bit of this, maybe we did it last week. The weeks and the days are just, I'm sure it's the same for everyone, just blending into one. I basically judge my week based off of Wednesday when I have this live session, because the rest of it is, I'm doing some work from home, some stuff with Club Locker, the new system we're changing over to, but there's no, I'm not doing lessons. That's how I usually know what day it is, by if I'm seeing, Max Kuber and Sarah Burling, or if I've got the big men, Eric Croak and Paul Joseph. Bill, don't come on with one more with me. I know how fit you are. You could do 10 more. Right. We're going to do the 90-90. So we've done a little bit of this. We did a little bit of this in our Squoga class with Melina. And I did a little bit of this last week. So you're gonna sit with your heels on the ground, and this is that 90-90 position when you're here. So both legs are at roughly 90-degree angle. And I think last week we just did this position, and then we did just a fold over where you fold over that front leg, and then we rocked over to the other side and you fold over, try and take your chest or your chin down to your knee. So today we're going to try and go one step further with a step through. So should look something like this. Now I know you're not talking the truth there, Nicky. Bill doesn't limit himself to one more. He's a multiple guy. He's definitely double fisting while doing these exercises. I can see Bill, he's got quarantini in each hand with a couple of glasses of red on the table ready for him. Right, so from here, I'm going to move this way so you can see it more clearly. I'm going to come over to this left side, so I've got my left leg here, and then I'm going to pick this right leg up, and I'm going to try and step through to a lunge position. So this is going to be quite challenging. If you need to use your hands, do. I'm then going to come back, and I'm going to try and go really slowly and controlled back into that 90-90 position. And then I'm going to rock over to the other side. Again, use your hands if you need to here. I'm actually going to get rid of the mat. It's slipping and sliding. And then you would just rock to the other side. And then I would take this left foot, pick it up, step through into the lunge, come back, and repeat on the other side. So hopefully everyone can see enough of that to understand where we're going with this. So rock over and then a step through. Melina, great timing on the 90-90s. I hope you're joining in from home, but I know you'll be doing your 90-90s. I can imagine Melina just does a 90-90s just walking around the house. She's that flexible and strong. Right, here we go. So we're going to go from here. I'm going to rock over. I'm going to pick this right foot up, step through. Hold here for a couple of seconds and then get ready. Get those glutes activated, ready to control that right leg. Bring it back and around. And then rock over to the other side. Bring that left foot through. And as I said, if you're finding this difficult, which it really is, use your hands. Put your hands down, that's not a problem. Put your hands down to rock over, then use your hands to push up and bring that foot through. If you feel like the hands are getting worked less and less, take your arms in the air and try and go without. And you'll notice a big difference with this once you do this, a couple of times a week for a sustained period. I'm not going to say it gets easy, but it gets a bit more controlled and you start to feel like you know what you're doing with it a little bit more. Let's do one more going over to this side. And then come back to the middle gracefully. and relax. We're done. We are done. So if anyone goes through that session and they want more information on the circuit we did or any of those mobility exercises, or if you simply want to do it again in your own time, obviously there's a recording on here, you can do that. Otherwise I'm happy to send you what we've done, what we've gone through. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in and joining in. It makes me get out there and makes me do a workout, so it holds me accountable, and hope everyone's doing okay. Oh, we've had a visitor. We've got a visitor. Come on in. Come and say hi. Come here. Yeah, say hello. What a way to finish. We've got this guy coming in. Harry, come here. Can you tell all the viewers, can you tell them what noise does a cat make? Alright guys, hope everyone's doing okay and enjoying the snow. It won't be too much longer that we're in this debacle, I hope. Oh John, you rest on twerking tonight, you've done plenty. I know how fit you are with that movement, but you rest up tonight. Liz doesn't want to see any more of that. Alright guys, hope everyone's doing okay and look forward to seeing you all soon. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. What about, could you blow them a kiss? No. Good boy. Alright, see you everyone.